Watching this video will help you to add places to explore in Chikmagalur for 3 days, and also I will let you know why to avoid Hebe and Jerry Falls, noting weather conditions are very important and some additional details. Hello people, this is me Pragya Sharma exploring one at a time, and I am here to share my Chikmagalur experience which went crazy, especially the weather and the long weekend. Oh my god. I am not here to burden you with maximum number of places you can explore in Chikmagalur, but have shortlisted selected places which will help you to justify your holiday trip, keeping in mind 10 places worth visiting, making the trip time relaxing as well as productive. So hear me out till the end to enjoy the informative vlog like always. Like, share and follow for your support, and now let's dive into our video topic. Chikmagalur is a beautiful hill station in the state of Karnataka, India, known for its lush green coffee plantations, stunning landscape and pleasant weather. Day 1, you arrive in Chikmagalur either by road from Bangalore, which is a 5 to 6 hour drive, or by train to the nearest railway station, Kadur. Check into your chosen accommodation, let's say hotel, hostel, homestay, resort, etc. Take some rest, have a nice breakfast, and now right from the day 1 to make it productive, add 3 places to explore in your itinerary. By the time you settle down in the city, half of the day will be over. So in the next half, the best you can do is explore these places. Spot 1. Coffee Museum. You are in a coffee land, so visiting this is a must-do in the city. Chikmagalur is renowned for its coffee, and you can take guided tour to learn about the coffee making process. A place to discover the fresh aroma of the original coffee situated at Dasarahalli locality of Chikmagalur, and just a 30-minute drive away from the heart of the city center. The Coffee Museum invites people to observe and study how the coffee is processed, right from harvesting the coffee beans to drying, roasting, tasting, grinding and powdering them to cater to all types of taste buds. The place is small from the inside. They will show you a small film or short documentary about the coffee making process. I went on 2nd October Gandhi Jayanti day, and by the time I reached there, they almost closed it. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see the process and the museum from inside. So I request you to check the opening and closing hours along the days to make the visit meaningful. I have shared the Chikmagalur Government Museum website in my description box, so do not forget to check out. Spot 2. Hirekode Lake is a scenic freshwater lake located near Chikmagalur in the Indian state of Karnataka. It is surrounded by greenery, making it serene and a peaceful spot for travelers. The site is neat and clean with still water. I did not see any boating facility, no entry charges, no timing restrictions, not a very commercial spot, and very limited food and snack options available. The best thing to do here is simply sit by the lake, relax and soak in the quiet atmosphere. For people who are watching from the other states of Karnataka, the lake's name is pronounced as Hirekode Lake. Please do not go by the spelling. It's like, I know there is L added to the spelling, but this is how the local people pronounce Hirekode Lake. Spot 3 and the final of your day 1. Visit local markets like IG Road and MG Road to see the shopping flavor of the city, the culture, the food places, and importantly, you can buy coffee from the market. MG Road is the main shopping street in the town. It is a good place to explore and discover local products like handicraft, souvenirs, coffee and spices. I bought coffee from the shop called Panduranga, a very famous and trusted in Chikmagalur near the very famous hotel called, or a restaurant called Mayura. Also, there are a few small shops. Ek Ganesh naam ka shop tha opposite to Panduranga. I bought it from there also. End your day 1 here and feel good. Go back to your stay place and relax, because the next day is going to be very interesting and you will have an early start. Get dressed up and ready to explore on your day 2 the most famous attractions of Chikmagalur, which are Baba Budangiri, Z Point and the highest peak of Karnataka, Mullayangiri. Covering these places is a full day activity and the ideal time to start at around 8 to 8:30 in the morning so that you have good time for breakfast, munchies and lunch, keeping in mind a memorable picture perfect experience throughout the day. When you start these places, at one point there is an intersection where one side goes toward Jari Falls, Z Point and Baba Budangiri and the other side goes to Mullayangiri. You can start on either of the sides, and now let's talk in detail about these places. Spot 1, Jari Falls. You'll get down at the Jari starting point and from there you take a jeep or 4x4 which keeps coming one by one. They accommodate 5 people in a jeep and charges somewhere around 800 for the entire jeep. Sharing is allowed, so if you are less than 5 people, adjust accordingly. We decided not to go to the final point of the waterfall because the people coming from the fall were a little disappointed. We saw a few videos, they made it there and the waterfall looked more like a man-made. The flow of the water was muddy because of the heavy rainfall. A hell of a crowded place and hence we decided to move forward. Online images or videos pe mat jana please yaar. Try out our formula, go to the starting point, check who is coming from the waterfall, ask for the photos or videos and if you find it worth giving time, then visit, otherwise move forward to the worth visiting next destination, Baba Budangiri and Z Point. Spot 2, Baba Budangiri, which is named after the Muslim saint Baba Budan who used to reside here. Baba Budan was a 17th century Sufi saint who came to India from Saudi to spread the message of Islam and peace. According to legend, he introduced coffee to India by bringing beans from the port of Mocha, Yemen in 1670 AD. At an altitude of 1895 meters, Baba Budangiri is the second highest peak in Karnataka. I went on one of the days when it rained like crazy and on top of that, windy. So we didn't see anything due to the misty weather. I'm sure the view of the Chikmagalur city from the shrine is something to behold. It is a proper trekking site, but due to the heavy drivers and road condition, one can reach by a vehicle till the final destination. Spot 3, Z Point or Z Point. Note that there are 2 Z Point in Chikmagalur. One is in Khimmangundi, which I will talk about it later, and the other one is near Baba Budangiri. Actually, Z Point, which is near Khimmangundi, is the actual one. This Z Point near Baba Budangiri is reachable by vehicle and is also known as the shooting point, a picture perfect place for view lovers. When the day we went, it was raining and very windy, so due to the mist, we couldn't see anything. The view of the city from the top, well, what we experienced was also a memorable experience because I have never been in such a weather in my life. The final and my favorite spot 4 of the day, Mullayangiri Peak, the highest peak of Karnataka. The jaw-dropping cliffs stand in the Western Ghats as the highest peak. It is about 20 kilometers from Chikmagalur and 23 kilometers from the Baba Budangiri. The Mullayangiri stands tall at the height of 1950 meters above the sea level. There's a Lord Shiva temple at the top of the cliff for which you have to climb 300 to 350 steps. You can reach the starting point of the temple by vehicle and from there start your climb towards the temple. सुना है काफी सही व्यू दिखता है and I'm sure when you're standing at the top of the state, so breathtaking view तो बनता है. But that entire day it was cloudy and raining, so due to the unfortunate weather condition, the visibility was almost zero. We couldn't see anything. We were not able to see the person next to us. हम उसी खुशी में थे कि okay, we touched the highest peak, so इतना दूर आए हैं, touch कर लिया, which is like good enough. Here comes the end of the day 2. Tell me in the comment section what you think about discovering these 4 points on your day 2. Feel free to write your questions, if any, in the comment section. And now let's jump on to the day 3. Dedicate your time to the nearest town called Khimmangundi, which has the following places to offers like Kalatagiri Falls, Shanti Falls, the original Z Point, and Hebe Falls, the hot spot where I didn't go. I'll tell you why. Drive to Khimmangundi is a beautiful thing to do, located about 55 kilometers from the Chikmagalur, and the first place you witness here is Spot 1, Kalatagiri Falls, also known as Kalati Falls. The pristine white water contrasts beautifully with the greenery of the surrounding forest. The falls are at their most impressive during and immediately after the monsoon season, but they have a steady flow throughout the year. Adjacent to the waterfall, there is a major highlight of the site, which is the Veerbhadra temple, which is dedicated to Lord Shiva, also known as Kalhatti Temple, a 17th century temple located and dedicated to Lord Shiva. The temple is known for its architecture and ancient inscription. It is a popular pilgrimage site and also adds to the scenic beauty of the area. The path to the waterfall is lined with stalls selling local snacks and souvenirs. There is no entry fee to visit the Kalhatti Falls in Chikmagalur. It remains open for visitors from 7 am to 6 pm on all the days. Spot 2, Z Point. It's an easy point for short hike lovers. The trek is approx 2.5 to 3 kilometers starting from the parking point, which takes about 1 to 1.5 hour trek time to the point. There is an entry fee of 100 rupees per person, which I did not like because we were placed but commercial ban jata hai. En route to the top, you will come across a small waterfall called Shanti Falls, where you can take a dip in the water to freshen up. The weather that day was cloudy and misty again. It started raining like hell and was super windy. Getting to the Z Point is quite easy, but the weather made it hard for us. We hiked for about 1 hour and due to the weather, we couldn't stay for more than 5 minutes. ऐसा लग रहा था तूफान आ रहा है, literally. One can choose to walk on foot to admire the mesmerizing view on the way. Please note that the road that takes you to the desired location is a bit narrow, so you have to be very careful with your steps. A few things I would suggest you carry, like some snacks and food for munching. Carry a water bottle, not a plastic bottle, it is not allowed. Prefer raincoats only when visiting in the rainy season. The umbrella doesn't work at all. मेरे पास umbrella था and उसकी condition waste ही था. Carry salt water for protection from leeches. Wear comfortable shoes for trekking and to avoid leech bites. Now a little note on Hebe Falls. Chill, you can complete your Chikmagalur trip without visiting this place. I heard about the waterfall, which is overhyped, and I feel it's totally on your preference. I chose to do the trek and cover Z Point instead of going to the Hebe Falls. If you have more time and are okay with the jeep cost, then do visit. I think they charge around 30 to 100 rupees for 6 to 8 people sharing. I have no regret about missing Hebe Fall view on my trip, and I want you also not to regret on your trip, leaving your choice up to you. And that is all about the video topic. Tell me in the comment section what do you think about this 2.5 day complete itinerary, and feel free to write your questions or suggestions in the comment section. My time in Chikmagalur went crazy, especially the exploration days because of the long weekend. Too much of traffic and crowd, weather ने support नहीं किया, content shoot wise इतना interesting नहीं रहा, but experience wise बहुत crazy था. And at the end of the trip, I concluded it well. Like and share the video if you find it useful, and if you are new to my channel, do subscribe if you think it's worth waiting for the next video. You can also contact me on my Facebook and Instagram handle. It's called Khao Local Ghumo Global. This is me, Pragya Sharma, exploring one at a time, signing off. I'll see you guys in my next release from the Chikmagalur. Till then, travel safely, stay safe and explore the world with care. Bye. Salam.